Welcome back, grappling fans. My name's John Evans, and thanks for joining me again today for another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament match. Today's match is going to be with my friend, my colleague, Kevin Phillips. If you followed me on Twitter, which you should follow me on Twitter, or if you've gone to my website, www.bjjbreakdown.com, shameless plug, link somewhere, description below, yada yada. If you have seen my posts, then you've seen I've been posting a lot about the Verbal Tap podcast guys, awesome dudes. One of them, out of the two, is Kevin Phillips, and he decided to put his money where his mouth was and do a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. This one's nogi, and he did very, very well. I believe he's a blue belt, and it is exciting to see matches of all different levels. We can learn stuff from everyone that competes, literally everyone, white belt all the way through black belt, so that's awesome. And I know it takes a little bit of bravery to have someone critique your jiu-jitsu match no matter what level you're at, so big round of applause for Kevin just for being brave enough to let me do this. That is awesome, and good job to him because he did quite well. I believe he got second or first place. But let's go ahead and get right to the match. Kevin here in the red and black bad boy rash guard, and he looks fairly big compared to his opponent, and I believe this opponent went on to win either his division or the absolute. I'm not sure. This kind of looks like the absolute. Kevin's a bit bigger, but whatever it was, his opponent went on to win one of the divisions, so definitely no slouch himself. Kevin here, I wish I could see his level get a little bit lower, because especially when you're taller than your opponent, if they have good wrestling and their level's lower, then they can get that shoulder right to your hip and they can shoot in on double or single. His opponent tying up with a collar tie and jumps to a very nice close guard and then scurries a nice little scramble there. It goes to turtle. Kevin kind of turning his back, and this is no good. His opponent can't take the back right here. Kevin holding onto this arm, which won't really do him too good. All his opponent needs to do is reverse hip escape in, and he would be able to take the back, but not able to do so. Kevin comes out to the front, and now he is attacking the front side of turtle. He has this arm around the body here, which I do not really like. If his opponent were a better wrestler, get his head under Kevin's crotch, then you can sit back and lift your opponent, or you can do a wrestler sit out off to the side and then come off to the back and take your opponent's back. Luckily for Kevin, his opponent is probably not too versed with wrestling, just judging by his reactions to these things. So he's not taking the most advantage. I would much rather see Kevin get a front head and arm here. So one underhook and one choking arm. You can work the front chokes or try to sprawl your weight, get your chest weight on top of your opponent, get your legs away from them as opposed to being on your knees, and then try to hit a go behind. Come to the back here and then start to attack the back. Or work on an anaconda, a darce, guillotine of some sort. His opponent trying to hand fight here in turtle, and Kevin now, I believe he's grabbing the forearm of his opponent right there, and then the outside leg. His opponent wants to sit to guard, but Kevin able to grab that inside leg and use that forearm grip right there to pull him right back over, and now they're back in turtle, and Kevin tries to step around to the backside. His opponent tries to pull guard, sit up, but he needs to clear this grip off of his head so he can shrimp out, that not allowing him to move his head backwards, and Kevin goes right after an Americana here, and his opponent has to tap. Very good job, Kevin. Really nice. So that was a quick tap. He just got to side control and then went to the far side Americana, was able to get it to work. To his opponent, though, I have to say, when you get, when your opponent tries to get cross-side Americana on you, the defense is to turn towards the Americana, so away from your opponent, and then you want to raise your butt in the air, and then you can shrimp back in. Pull your elbow to your hip, and that will usually take you out of the Americana. If you turn at all into your opponent or stay facing the ceiling, then yes, they will have the leverage to finish, but they don't really have that much control over your upper body other than just kind of laying on you. So if you can just turn towards the side of the Americana, elbow to your own hip, and then you can pull it out. But you know, easier said than done. It was very fast. Congrats to Kevin. Awesome job, man. And that's it for me. So until next time, goodbye.